You won't believe what happened. Jack hurriedly rushes down as if the apocalypse is upon him. He jumped into that rickety old car. Can you believe it? He sped back to his apartment in this clunker. The doorman, who usually greets him with a smile, now looks like a block of ice. Not even his neighbors recognize him. In a gust of wind, he stumbled out and reached the office, but the guard didn't recognize him. He explained his identity multiple times, but the guard remained clueless. In despair, he wanted the list to prove it. Why am I running? His name wasn't on the list. In panic, he nearly bumped into a luxury car. He recognized it as his own car, but the driver was that guy from last night. Furious, he banged on the window, demanding to know if the guy was messing with him, yet the chap calmly insisted he should hop in for a chat. You brought this on yourself, the guy said. Everything here is a reward from the parallel universe. Together, they embarked on a wild ride, exploring the truth of life until they unexpectedly ended back at the office entrance. The guy pulled out a bag containing a bell, but Jack was not ready to hop out. He needed to get to the bottom of all this. The guy urged Jack to step out, but he dashed out in excitement, leaving Jack standing there like a lost puppy. Jack was left dumbfounded, dazed, and confused, but somehow managed to find his way home. He casually asked for directions and surprisingly bumped into the friend from his life, who had started hating family early that day. The friend immediately sensed something was off and led Jack back home while dishing out life's truths along the way. The buddy envied Jack, proclaiming he was the happiest man alive with all those wonderful things. 2 kids, a sweet and supportive wife, and a well-behaved dog. He was living like a character straight out of a perfect sitcom. Remember what your teacher used to say back in school? He taught us to cherish every beautiful moment. But Jack was lost, thinking, I have no idea who I am. But to his friend, Jack was clearly having a midlife crisis as he hesitantly pushed the door open. He tiptoed into the living room, bracing for any surprises, only to be caught off guard as his wife leaped towards him. You're back. She didn't blame him, but genuinely worried. Jack, on the other hand, looked like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He tried to explain, but couldn't even believe his own words. Marriage, kids, how is that possible? To prove his sanity, he whipped out the bell, and the guy's earlier appearance forced him to face the music. Then he had to go with his wife to a wild party, but when he opened the closet, all he found was a sad collection of fabrics. Disappointment swirled around. He found not a single decent outfit, and his daughter tiptoed in, eyeing him. The moment she saw Jack, she dashed away, muttering, I don't want to see you. Time and again, it felt as though she were dreaming. The sensation was so intense that the man before her clearly wasn't her dad. At the party, a stunning woman caught Jack's eye, and memories of countless past nights flashed in his mind. Spotting his wife made him chuckle again, but back home, Jack was asked to walk the dog, even though he was completely against it. He still took the dog out, and found his wife asleep on return. A neat set of pajamas lay waiting, and he felt a surge of pressure. The morning bells rang. He cautiously reached for the space beside him, thinking it was all over. But as the kids started wailing, reality re-entered the scene. Jack was swiftly pulled back to reality, frantically throwing off the covers and yelling for his wife. But she told him today was his day to care for the kids, talk about karma. He knew the kids had soiled their pants, but he had no idea where to start, and his daughter immediately started giving him pointers. He followed his daughter step by step to change his son's diaper, feeling like he was back in those joyful, carefree childhood days. Jack felt an overwhelming sense of comfort, spilling his heart out to his daughter like pouring out beans. In this towering building, you can have it all, yet his daughter calmly approached him. She cautiously handed him a little stool, even starting to check the alien standing in front of her. Turns out, she thought of her dad as an alien from a cartoon, with her as the trusty guide. With his daughter taking the lead, Jack felt a great deal more relaxed, first ensuring his son was settled at daycare and then proceeding to send his daughter off to school, with everything going smoothly. So what's up with the car? Where do I work? Am I really a competent car salesman? That's what I do, selling tires. He was both amused and bewildered. Really? Thankfully, his father-in-law owned the tire shop, so Jack wasn't in the absolute trenches after all. Yet his office walls were plastered with his daughter's artwork, and he curiously surveyed the chaos, spotting his own old bowling trophy. Each clue enriched his connection to this world, yet gazing at the smiling face in the picture, he wondered, why was he so happy? Even in the photo of him hustling in London, he realized life wasn't so straightforward after all. So who the heck am I now? Don't forget to subscribe.